What's good, Internet? My name is attackslug, and welcome back to my Let's Play of WWE SmackDown vs. Raw 2007 on the Xbox 360. Still have not gotten back my WWE title after Trish's little master plan to get the belt for herself. So she is now choosing someone that I will fight at the next pay-per-view, and today we're going to find out who that someone is. Will it be Shelton Benjamin? Will it be Kurt Angle? Will it be Triple H? Will it be John? Oh, it's the Big Show. They couldn't have at least done the work for the story mode where it would say Attack Slug versus Masters versus question mark. You spoiled it, video game.
You know, I've never been Chris Masters' biggest fan, but I've got to say he's gotten a heck of a Raw deal lately. Trish turned on him in an insane plan to win the WWE title for herself, and now he finds himself out of contention for the title.
You're right, and the masterpiece is going to have some aggression to work out here tonight. I'd hate to be either of his opponents in this triple threat.
This man lost his WWE Championship in what can only be called a swirl of controversy, and I have to believe that he will be the popular choice to win it back at Unforgiven.
Maybe.
Come on, JR. Stop
Maybe.
playing favorites. He'll get the title back at Unforgiven if he could beat whoever Trish chooses as his
Whoever.
opponent.
And speaking of Trish's mystery contender, I think it's
Let
just
me
about
feign
time for
surprise
us to
now.
find out who
And be
it
like,
is.
oh, I'm so surprised that it's the Big Show. Whoever could have seen that coming? Not me.
I
Oh,
don't believe it.
I'm
It's
so
the Big
shocked.
Show. The Big Show is Trish Stratus' choice to compete for the WWE title at Unforgiven.
I
Yay.
guess size matters to Trish. Well, you gotta like Show's chances at Unforgiven. And his two opponents definitely have their work cut out for him tonight, too.
Also, this match has no actual consequences, so it's kind of whatever. Anyway, I welcome you to a fine Friday. It's the end of the week once again here on this show, and there are some things to discuss when it comes to wrestling, and yes, wrestling video games. As I had said yesterday, a lot of the things that I said about those 2K18 screenshots were pretty much spot on. It was Seth Rollins. They put out 2 screenshots, and they look really good. And every year, the screenshots before they put out the game look really good. But I will remind you, as I did on Twitter yesterday, that, man, those 2K15 screenshots looked really good, and then you got the game itself. You're like, it doesn't quite look that good. What happened? So, yeah, don't get your hopes up that the game's going to look like that. Also, that we know from every year that they specifically focus on, you know, all of the top superstars, all of the most important superstars in the game, and then guys that are much lower down the rankings, you know, kind of in the job section, don't get the same amount of detail. So not everyone in the game is going to look that good. If they do, that would be a Herculean task, considering they're saying it's going to be almost, what, like 200 guys in this year's game? And have them all have that kind of amount of detail to do that in a year's time is pretty much impossible, unless you actually had a bigger budget and a bigger staff, which they never do. So, not getting my hopes up on that bit of business just yet. But no, those screenshots that they showed looked good. And if the game looks that good and runs smoothly, I'll be happy to eat crow on that one. But every year those first screenshots look awful good, and the game doesn't quite get there. Whether it be the lighting or the, you know, depth of field, blur effects, whatever you want to call it. It doesn't hit me. I hurt my foot. Big Show. Help me out, Masters. Help me out, Masters. Now, if you recall, Big Show was my first feud here in this game, and it went really poorly. So, if I couldn't beat him before, am I any better to beat him now? Probably not. Probably not. So, I don't know. But yes, regardless, I'm still buying 2K18. That's still happening. Whatever else. So, don't worry about that. That's still happening. But all I'm saying is show a little bit of skepticism for any game company putting out screenshots that look too good to be true, because they all do it. They're all guilty. So there's that bit of weirdness. Anyway, moving on from the 18 business, there were some things I wanted to discuss yesterday that I didn't get to because I just didn't have time. And the first of those being, there's been some discussion apparently about what to do with Enzo Amore. And part of that focuses on this supposed upcoming superstar shakeup happening after SummerSlam, which is kind of a weird time for it, but whatever. Supposedly, not for facts yet, supposedly, and that some of the options for Enzo included A, going back to NXT, which would be a shame, and B, going to 205 Live. Now, at least if you put Enzo on 205 Live, he continues to be able to cut things on Raw, do promos, etc., etc. So that's actually a pretty reasonable way to go with that, is to have him, because he'll at that point be both on Raw and on 205, which is fine. But NXT, not so much. So I think at this point, like, if they want to keep insisting that NXT is, you know, their breeding grounds for future superstars, sending guys back there is kind of a bad look, but that's just my opinion. Obviously, you know, sometimes it's necessary, but I don't know. It seems like just a backwards move, especially considering how much Enzo actually connects with the crowd. It seems like a pretty backwards move. So, but hey, what do I know? But we apparently did get some more detail on why Enzo was thrown off the bus on that European tour about a month ago. And the reasoning that you know has leaked out is that he was apparently talking on his phone loudly on the bus about how he was speaking negatively of the business while saying how much money he was making in the business. And that is generally, as people who take the wrestling business seriously, that is a little bit frowned upon to be doing that kind of stuff, especially on a European tour where everyone is exhausted. If you're going to take up people's time and keep them awake on a tour bus, no. So Roman Reigns booted off the bus. And that was the end of that chapter. Because I keep hearing that Enzo basically in real life is very, very similar to Enzo the character. Like, he's not turned up to 11, he's turned down for the character. So that could certainly rub folks the wrong way. So I'm just curious what kind of longevity Enzo has in wrestling entirely. Honestly, he should have been a manager. But because Vince is so just anti-managers recently, like, obviously you have Paul Heyman, and for a while there you had Lana, and they've been using Titus O'Neil, but otherwise managers kind of a lost art in wrestling. It's kind of they don't really do managers, and especially having him as a manager that could bump is, you know, there's money there. There's definitely money there, but they're just too blind to see it, or Vince is going to be Vince, right? So he just doesn't want, like, Enzo could be the next version of Jimmy Hart, basically, or, you know, the next version of Jim Cornette. Like, he's a manager, he can bump, he can definitely talk his ass off, so why wouldn't you do that with him? Why would you be so intent on making him a wrestler when you don't necessarily need to, right? So that's kind of my thoughts on that whole Enzo situation, if you will. I want to do a slug exploder to somebody. Nope. Somebody is getting up. Nope. Somebody. Anybody. I kick you in bed. Oh, he just no-sold it. Right in his fat. Right in his big old belly. This was like the super huge era of Big Show where he was way out of shape. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. The chops heard around the world. Anyway, moving on. Ho Ho Lun, the Chinese guy that they were kind of having. They were going to have their Chinese expansion plans when they signed Ho Ho Lun. Apparently, has been let go. Now, whether or not that's part of the budget cuts, I guess that, you know, there's been a lot of budget cuts. And certainly lately, they've been more inclined to to have their expansion into India rather than into China. So, like, that makes sense but at the same time, that's a shame. So yeah, there are a few ways to look at that whole bit of... No, not the referee. I want to hit Chris freaking Masters. I had a shot there to hit 2 slow exploders, and the targeting totally screwed me. It screwed me, and I can't pick up Big Show because he's the Big Show. Also, this match does not matter in the least. I'm sorry. Anyway, back on TV as of this week, James Ellsworth. As of today, his 30-day suspension is over. So, looking forward to seeing the Big Hound back on SmackDown. Masters, help me out here. Help me out. Right in the ding-dong. Not cool. Right in those great balls of fire. I don't know how to... Alright, yeah, just... Ow. That was unfortunate. Double team. Double team. Double team. Yes! Boom. Haha, Big Show. Oh, I thought I could trick him. Anyway, yeah, so Ellsworth back on TV on SmackDown. Hopefully this week. If not, that's kind of a shame. So, I guess we'll see how that whole... No! Turn around. Ref bumps. This is going to be a hard match to win. All I'm trying to say. It's going to be a hard match to win. Because there's just... Try and take these guys out individually. And then not have them pin each other. And then be able to get a submission locked in or a pinfall or something is going to be quite tricky. But I think that is all my news that I have here on my list of news. Obviously, more rumors on Brock Lesnar and UFC, all that other good... Whoa! Out of the ring, fall away, slam. Big Show is a big, nasty bath turd. And Big Show hitting that choke slam. That should be it. That should be it. Masters is done. I can't even complain about that finish. I can't even complain. That was a good finish. And also, that match had 0 consequences, so kind of, who cares?
You know, Show, now that I'm around, you're gonna get something that you haven't had in a long, long time.
Big Show's married.
WWE title.
Oh.
You're damn right. You made the right decision when you hooked up with me, Trish. I don't think there's any doubt in your mind anymore that bigger is definitely better. Unlike Chris Masters, I know how to get the job done. And that's exactly what I'll do at Unforgiven.
What we'll do at Unforgiven. I'm gonna take you all the way to the title, just like I took Chris Masters. Well, not exactly like Chris Masters, but you know what I mean.
Oh yeah, I know what you mean.
Relax.
I know exactly what you mean.
So Big Show's like, she's gonna turn on me too. But Big Show, who's been heel and face so many times in his career, what does it actually matter? And now I get to fight Snitsky. Why?
Here comes the once and future champion for a tune-up match against Snitsky before the big title match a week from Sunday at Unforgiven.
And you're not kidding when you say that it's going to be a big match. Everything's bigger when Big Show gets involved.
And by no means should we discount the sheer size and mass of Snitsky. He's not exactly a small man himself, and this singles match should provide a very interesting preview of Unforgiven.
It's not his fault.
And the opponent, from Nesquehoning, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 300 pounds, Snitsky.
Good God Almighty. It's Snitsky. Welcome to Raw. It's attackslug versus Snitsky. A high caliber, high intensity, big fight feel matchup tonight as I fight one of the weirdest men to ever step foot in the ring. Big Snitsky. And also, wait, what the blue hell? No! No! This is not cool. That's not cool at all. Referee, disqualify the man. Disqualify the man. This is not a no DQ match. This is not a no holds barred match. This is not any of those things. He should be just thoroughly trounced and ejected from the arena for interfering in my matchup. Now, if Big Show wants a ringside seat to watch me trounce Snitsky, that's his prerogative. But I'm going to lock in his STF repeatedly and make that Snitsky boy tap, a tap, a tap. Build my meter, hit my slug sploder, and do the attack slug thing. That's what I do. Anyway, yeah, so this SummerSlam build seems alright so far. It's not the best in the world, but we've got a few weeks to get there, so sometimes when a card is on paper, looks not great, it ends up being a good show, so I'm hoping that that's kind of where this card looks alright on paper, and hopefully it manages to deliver in some capacity. 1, a 2. Oh, Snitsky's trying to not job out here to me in this match, but that don't mean I'm going to stop, Snitsky. That don't mean I'm going to stop, Snitsky. Nope. Just going to keep on applying further pressure here. And hoping that the monster Snitsky does not awaken here on this show. So far, it's been going pretty good. As a challenge from Snitsky, not so much. STF locked in. He's got the ropes. I'm going to ignore the rope break, because that's what I do. 1, 2, 3, and a 4. Let it go. Alright, Snitsky. Get up and get another slug exploder. Or keep laying there. I mean, your prerogative. Oops. Nope. Don't let him get in any offense. There we go. How about that? Where'd Big Show go? He's still ringside. Woo! I totally Sin Cara that move. Wow. There's Big Show. Here we go from Big Show. Haha, Big Show. Now what? Sluggeroonie in your face. To the world's largest athlete. I want to be able to make sure I'm facing... Like, why even give me the option to face the ref? Like, it's one thing if the ref gets hit accidentally, but give me the option to do it on purpose when I'm trying to win a match is frustrating. Snitsky! How about another slug exploder? Number 2. Will that be enough to put away Snitsky? 1, a 2, a 3. No! It was not. He continues to absorb massive amounts of punishment. But I can mash massive amounts of buttons. Clearly. Button mashing in my wheelhouse. And STF, just like John Cena. Except, perhaps locked in more effectively. Anyway. Snitsky. You're gonna get another slug exploder, Snitsky. Or a headlock. That was not my intention, but... Also not my intention, but... It is a good move to do. Lock him into that. Work on the head a little bit. Big Show's like, what's going on here? Why is he winning so hard? I don't understand. Says Big Show. There we go. Oh! The third one. Went to the well 1, 2, many times. That's not... Nope. I didn't want to do that. I wanted to do something else, but oh well. Let's go to the top. Nope. That's... Alright. Let's go to the top. That was an accident. Didn't mean it. Woo! Just kind of got kicked in the face, but... Alright, sure. No! Oh! Snitsky, you had to resort to that, didn't you? You had to. How about a 5-star slug splash, baby? Pinfall. 1, 2, 3. No, not 3. I almost had him. Really? I need to gut kick you, boy. To hit that slug exploder. Again. For the 3rd time. Rope break. Alright, get up. Because now we're in perfect position to get you in the center of the ring and end, well, almost in the center, and end this video. That has to be it. Okay then. Bye-bye, Snitsky. And then I'm sure the Big Show will attack me after the matchup. No? No Big Show attack? Really? Curious. I'm surprised. I'm legit surprised. That was the most ineffectual ringside interference I've ever seen in my life, Big Show. Stupid. Anyway, I'm attackslug. Thanks for watching. More videos every day. And I'll see you next time right here on this channel. And I'm out.